adult themes, coarse language, sexual references, and depictions of nudity. This program is not recommended for viewers under the age of 15. Parental guidance is advised.
Good evening, everyone. Junkyard people and another night of, what the hell's going on?
Budget cuts. We sold the show to Japan.
What?
Yeah, well, we haven't actually sold it yet, technically, but like, they're interested in buying us.
Oh God, they're grading us?
A little bit, they're kind of assessing us, so we need to impress them, so big smiles, big energy.
But where's Kimberly?
She's, she's too blonde now to be on the show. But yeah, anyway, be on your best behavior.
Yeah, no pressure, just performing for a woman who literally controls my entire career.
Same as always. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Junkyard, or as our new corporate overlords call it, Junkyard. Tonight's show is brought to you by cultural confusion, budget cuts, and a very judgmental woman with a clipboard. We've got everything. The news, a taste test that could expose how terrible my palate truly is, live karate nonsense, sex ed about things that I was not emotionally prepared for, and a live performance to wrap it all up. And Kimberly, still kidnapped by budget cuts. Alrighty, but don't go anywhere. First up, let's see what disaster James has cooked up at the news desk. Take it away, James.
Stop. Kia ora everyone, and welcome back to the news here on the Junkyard with me, lactose intolerant icon, James. I know that I normally have some witty puns to say here on your favorite news channel, and I will get to that, but this week I would like to start off with something serious. Old Faithful, the 4.5-meter-long crocodile made famous by Steve Irwin in the 90s, has been removed from his home in Lakefield National Park and transferred to a crocodile farm, taken by Queensland government officials despite no record of aggressive or problematic behavior. Old Faithful and other crocodiles play a key role in maintaining Australia's ecosystem, and while yes, potentially dangerous, should not be removed from their natural habitat. You can help by joining Defend the Wild in appealing directly to Queensland's Environment Minister Andrew Powell and demand an immediate review of these events and return Old Faithful to the wild where he belongs. Visit their website or Instagram page for more details. Now, with that distressing piece of news on your minds, and I'm sure you're all rushing to their website, because if you don't, I will find you. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming of horrifying news and bad puns. Surprising news to kick us off, as the US government has shut down a mere few hours ago. Surprising, of course, because I didn't realize it was working in the first place. This comes after a stalemate over Obamacare cuts. Essentially, the Democrats won an extension on tax credits, which under the Affordable Care Act have subsidized health insurance for millions of Americans since the pandemic. The Republicans do not. So, when Republicans proposed a bill that would keep the government running while the Senate figures out how the new fiscal year's budget, the Democrats refused it, attempting to call the Republicans' bluff. However, Republicans have doubled down and allowed the government to shut down, going even further, stating they will use the shutdown to further reduce the size of the government to further align with their values. But what does this mean for US citizens? Well, for non-essential government employees such as national park rangers, federal museum employees, regulatory agencies, and more, it means they've been placed on leave without pay, while essential employees, like air traffic controllers, will be required to show up to work without pay. However, they will be back paid when the government starts back up again. But in the past, we've seen these employees stop showing up to work as they struggle to live without pay, opting for part-time jobs to keep them afloat. But speaking of the US, Putin's favorite submissive bottom, Donald Trump, released an absurd AI video on Truth Social of him promoting the online conspiracy MedBed, only to delete it hours later. The MedBed conspiracy is popular in QAnon and far-right online spaces where people have theorized that the government is keeping medical technology of alien origin with the ability to regrow limbs, reverse aging, and cure disease. The White House and Donald Trump have still yet to comment on why he posted this, although if it is true, it does explain why the US government keeps putting forward ancient men for presidential candidates. They know they've got a machine out the back they can just plug them into when they start to fall apart. But while we're on the topic of getting plugged, Amazon Studios released a new adaptation of War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube. The film has garnered heavy criticism for being full of propaganda for Amazon. It currently has a 2% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which places it alongside the Camera 2 operator and I's Homemade Porn as some of the worst rated media of all time. The film's producers claim Amazon had nothing to do with the egregious product placement in the film. However, the simple fact that an Amazon delivery driver saves the planet with an Amazon Air delivery makes me think that Jeff Bezos was all up in there with his pasty fingers painting Amazon signs on props in the middle of the night. Now, the producers have specifically requested that I report on something that I didn't realize was happening. The NRL Finals held right here in Brisbane. That's right, Junkers, I now bring you sports. The NRL Finals, not to be confused with the Grand Finals, which is an entirely different event held a week later, meaning the finals are not final and English has no meaning anymore, was between the Brisbane Broncos and the Penrith Panthers at Suncorp Stadium. It was a tight battle between the two teams, but at the end of the day, the Broncos either kicked through, hit, or ran with either the ball, puck, shuttlecock, or golden snitch better than the Panthers, beating them 16-14. This means the Broncos will move on from the finals to play in the grand finals against the Melbourne Storms next week, where I will also be going to watch and sneaking into the changing rooms where I will let the players use me as a pass-around party bottom. Oops. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me here on the news of the Junkyard, and please remember to visit Defend the Wild's website to help save our wildlife. Up next, we're going to take a journey through the oceans with Morgland's newest approved ad, Rent a Pirate.
Ahoy there, mateys! All you lads, lassies, and dirty pirate scum enjoying the show. Arr, 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 arr. I'm here today with a business proposal for you. When you're sailing the seven seas, facing scurvy, sirens, and inappropriate homoerotic thoughts about your first mate, you never know what you're going to face. Whether you're sailing the shores of the Caribbean or smuggling opioids into the harbors of Hong Kong, it's always better safe than sorry to have your deck covered in experienced seamen. That's where rentapirate.com comes in. And X marks the spot for all your nautical nonsense and seafaring fantasies. We offer permanent hires, week-long rentals, or even one-time 24-hour call-outs. Our trained pirate professionals are experienced in fulfilling your lousy landlubber needs with full proficiency in swashbuckling, poop deck swabbing, coastal raiding, boarding and commandeering an enemy ship, falling for the allure of a beautiful maid cast out upon the rock, only to be discovered as a ferocious siren. Sounds like my ex-wife. For a modest fee of 50 doubloons a day, our high-quality seamen will fill the holes in all your ship's crew, operating in all seven seas, and even for a small fee, traveling inward to fresh water outside the safety salty soup of our Lord Poseidon. You can find us online at rentapirate.com. .li. Look, rentapirate.com was already taken by some online piracy site. Don't even get me started. And Liechtenstein had the cheapest domain names. You can also find us where X marks the spot on X the Everything app. And all of our other social medias. So next time you plan a voyage across the deep dark eye of the Kraken, or across the treacherous straits of the Gold Coast, make sure you do it with a Rent-A-Pirate professional seaman. Now, I must return to the call of the sea. And remember, kids, piracy is always okay.
Well, even we got pirated. And the businessmen are definitely docking points for that one. Coming up next, stand-up comedy. If you feel personally attacked by anything James says, please dial our HR hotline at 1-800 you signed the waiver.
Hello again, my lovely audience. Now, as many of you may have noticed, our longtime host, Kimberly, is currently missing from the set, which means that we are stuck with only one host. And we need someone to laugh at the things Morgan says, or it'll become apparent that he's not very funny. So, in this special segment, I'm going to be going through crew members of the Junkyard and rating their ability to take over as co-host. First up, we have our lovely production design assistant, Kiara. However, I don't think she'd make a very good host because she's already putting her film degree to very good use and has achieved the final career point of every film student, a barista with bangs at an overpriced coffee shop. So for that reason, I'm gonna say, let's give someone else a chance, Kiara. Next up, we have our Pammin' Slammin' Bootylicious Camera 2 operator. Now, unfortunately, while I'm 100% sure that ass would bring in the ratings, she outright refuses to wear her glasses, just like Kimberly. This means there would be no improvement from Kimberly's kind of like squint at the teleprompter until she can kind of make out what it says and just kind of goes for it hosting style. And if we're gonna recast her, let's at least go for an upgrade, people. Alex, the producer, could also have made a good host, but unfortunately, we had an incident earlier this year when a gay man came on set, and he said that he wouldn't be able to remember anyone's names, and she immediately responded with, "Oh my God, that's okay, you can just call us all divas." Alex, you are part of the queer community, learn to talk to gay men, and maybe we will let you on the screen. Francis, our audience wrangler, could also be a solid choice for Kimberly's replacement, but that guy needs to focus a little more on producing James and Jimmy. I cannot live on a $30 per episode budget, Francis. Get it together, gay boy. Now, our technical directors, Tay and Elliot, were also mentioned to be in the running, but I will never allow you dirty little cretins at home to see my beautiful little Tay. She is a gorgeous soul who always tells me which cable goes where, and none of you deserve her. And as for Elliot, well, there was only room for one twink to host this show, and I won the Western-style shoot-off, so unfortunately that means he's out of the running and also dead. Now, I know what you're all thinking. James, this was more of a roast than a list of people to take over for Kimberly. And to that I say, you're wrong. Roasts are in good nature and fun. But after a long consideration, I feel like there's only one person on this crew capable of taking over from our much tolerated Kimberly. Me, James.
This show is John! 3 dishes. 1 secret. Only the bravest kids will survive the ultimate battle. Welcome to Picky Eater Showdown.
On the menu, we've got cucumbers, broccoli, and other tricky fruits. Who's telling the truth about what they lack? And who's secretly hiding their fruit dislikes?
Shall we meet our children then?
Come on in, guys!
Hello?
My name is Sophia. I am 2 years old.
Tonight, can our challengers finally face their picky fears? First up, Hashir. On his plate, sweet and creamy white chocolate, rich and chewy Turkish delight, and fresh tuna and avocado sushi.
Normally, this is the part of the show where we do picky eaters. But let's be real, we're all adults here. None of us are scared of broccoli anymore.
What? I am. I haven't eaten a salad in like years.
Okay, buddy. But being an adult comes with bigger challenges, because if you can't tell the difference between cheap and expensive food, that's embarrassing.
Exactly. You know what? Knowing taste and value and quality isn't just a game. It's a grown-up skill.
Tonight we'll find out if James and I have taste buds, or just taste duds.
Ooh, bad pun. Didn't like that. I was born with a perfect palate, however. My tongue, it's Michelin starred. Isn't that right, camera 2?
Mate, your tongue's more like 1-star Uber Eats. You can't even read a news script without choking.
Well, your eyes cannot be trusted, only your tongue will guide you.
Oh no, it's Mr. Miyagi from Wish.com. Wait,
Dude, it's
Nick,
me.
aren't you supposed to be in prison?
Oh, yeah, look, I was supposed to be in prison, but then I cut a deal with the producer, you know, don't mind the green patches. I tried crawling through the sewer, but then they recalled me, and I got to go out free. So I'm back on the Junkyard.
Yay!
Who's this guy? And can I take him home with me after we're done?
Oh, it's nice to meet
Sure,
you,
buddy.
James.
Hi.
Hey.
I missed you.
Miss you too. All right, now, I just need you guys to really lock in for a second. The rules are simple. You will taste fruit A, and you will use these Can I use yours? Thank you. You'll taste food A and food B, and one is premium and one is cheap. At my signal, you'll raise your card, A or B, to declare which one is expensive. Expensive or cheap.
Oh.
You must decide at the same time, no hesitation, no copying, only truth or shame.
Wow, it's like Squid Games,
Oh, I love
but
that
for
show.
lunch.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready. My tongue has never failed me yet.
Oh, that's what my
Your tongue failed you
cellmate
last
said.
week when you tried singing Defying Gravity.
That was a triumph. And it was No One Mourns the Wicked. This guy.
Anyway,
Can't stand
this
seeing
is
you.
round one. We got, blindfolds on. You're already ahead of the game. We have orange juice A. All right, take the green straw.
I
You
can't see
it?
the straw, man.
Yeah, it's right
I'm
in
wearing a
front of you.
blindfold.
Open your eyes. There you go.
Oh, he's drinking it. Got
Yeah.
it.
Mmm.
Ugh.
Oh, your apple juice guy?
No, I really like orange juice. That just tastes.
Oh, serial liar. Yep,
Oh,
there you are.
it smells bad. It
Smells
tastes
bad?
like it would on an airplane.
It tastes like celery.
I have never had celery
Tastes
in my
fine. What are you
life.
talking about? Oh, that is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
right?
I'm saying.
Did you use one of our used straws?
No, don't worry. I didn't backwash. Anyway, B. B.
I did.
The B. You know, according to all known aviation laws.
All right.
What do you think?
I've actually never seen that.
Tastes kind of
movie.
like cordial. You guys got really bad orange juice.
Mmm.
Citrusy.
Oh, I can feel like the vitamin C just filling me.
All right, so
Love vitamin
which
C.
one do you think was the expensive one? A or B?
Which? This one. This. What does this say?
It says B.
Cool. This one.
A.
The correct answer was A.
Yes.
It was $12.
Ugh. It was a celery taste. I was like, this tastes like some health food bullshit.
Watch your language, son. Now, the next one is jam.
Ooh, I
Now,
like
it's in front of you, so I'll spoon feed you. So, this is A.
You
Ready?
make like little airplane noises.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like jam.
Tastes like jam. You heard it here first. It tastes
like
like
a-
jam.
What kind of jam?
It's like
Wouldn't
a
you like
jammy
to know, Weather
aftertaste.
Boy?
Like hints of jam.
Oh. I don't know about this one.
Yep.
Ugh. I don't like
You
that.
don't know about this one?
I don't like that one.
It tastes like nice enough jam.
Would you
It
say you
tastes like you put something else in my mouth.
Don't make a pun.
I don't like that.
This guy, don't make a pun. We're on the Junkyard, dude. I guess you're jammed.
Stop that. Can we move on?
I am moving on.
Oh.
I'm spoon feeding my lovely Morgan.
I thought I was your lover.
I'm sorry.
No one likes my jokes.
I like your jokes.
Oh.
I like it so much that I'm going to give you some jam. Mmm.
Don't whisper that.
Whoa.
This one I like.
Yeah.
This one's got a really nice texture. The last one was kind of like congealed and felt like you'd left it in your car for a couple hours. This one I know is straight from that Woolies Metro across the street, guys. Quality stuff.
I know. I think the second one was kind of almost like too soft. If that
Do you
makes
have to
sense.
disagree with everything I say, Morgan?
No.
Are you guys done?
Sorry.
You know, I really don't want to go back to prison, but you guys are yappers.
Yeah.
So, which one do you think was the most expensive one, A or B?
B.
Yeah, B.
B? You are correct. This was $17.
Oh my god.
Far out.
Is it?
Can we get some of that budgeted to James and Jimmy, please?
Does this jam like cure cancer or something? Like, jeez.
You guys let us buy a single donut, not even a cupcake for James and Jimmy this week. Oh, James and Jimmy hasn't been yet. Don't
All
worry
right.
about that, guys.
Yeah, forget about it. All right, so we have butter now, and this is so much.
Butter,
Look
how
at
we
this,
know it?
look at this. Camera 2. Check this out. Butter.
Fun fact, I used to eat sticks of butter as a kid.
You can't spell butter without butt. Oh, you can see me now. All right.
Sorry.
All right.
This is
You want a
bad
mouthful
vibes.
of butter? Oh, this is gonna be disgusting, chat. Ready?
Put your butt in my mouth. Was that funny?
Okay.
Yeah, that feels like the cheap butter, I reckon.
Hey, just settle down, cowboy. All right, James. Mm-mm. You didn't finish it.
Why didn't you get that?
Finish it.
Can Nick stop being sultry, please?
Yes, Daddy. Why is it not salty? Why did you get the unsalted one?
Because I was A. This is the whole game. We're trying to see if it's expensive or not.
Oh, okay. So okay.
So do you think the expensive one will be salty?
I don't know, maybe
I
not.
feel like it's an extra.
Well, it's time to find out.
I always have to pay for my salty things.
You didn't finish it. What is it with you guys? You don't know how to eat butter? All right, James.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Hey, I'm feeding James right now. Shh.
This one was salty.
Cool. All right, so
That one.
which one do you think was the most expensive one? A or B?
B.
Yeah,
B?
B tastes like actual butter, the other one tastes like margarine.
All right. The answer was B, and B was $9.
Oh.
Inflation. Jeez.
B for butter.
Oh.
And the loser must face. Drum roll. Drum, 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 drum.
Wait,
Sorry,
did I
audio. Yeah, you did.
A karate chop. I'm just kidding. All right, so the winner was Morgan.
I love eating.
All right, you can take your blindfolds off.
Thank God.
Well, thank you so much for playing, guys.
Why do I do this show?
For me. Hi, I'm Miss D, but you can call me SD. You just got me watching Carrie. Carrie isn't the only bloody mess we're getting into today. We're talking about menstruation. For the interest in the science behind it, here's the cycle. There's the period, which is when you're actually bleeding, and that's caused by the uterus lining shedding. Then there's the follicular phase, which includes the period in which the uterus lining builds up again after shedding, and an egg develops on the surface of the ovaries. The egg is released from the ovary during ovulation, and after ovulation is the luteal phase, where the egg travels to the uterus ready to meet a sperm cell and get fertilized. If it's not fertilized, the cycle restarts. If it is fertilized, then congratulations, you're pregnant. Quick tip, don't take bleeding as meaning you're not pregnant. Often after falling pregnant, you'll have one more period. Well, it's not really a period. It's called implantation bleeding, and it's usually lighter and browner in color than a normal period. But it's still been known to fool. Guys, can I be real? Where's my anthropomorphic sperm cell? Because I'm ready to be fertilized. Get it? Like I'm horny? Sorry, I'm ovulating. That's right, your sexual desire can fluctuate based on the phase you're in. Finding yourself needing that deer every third week? That's the unfertilized egg talking. What the fuck is a period poop? I'm so excited to tell you. The wild shits that happen during your period are normal and have to do with the chemicals released during your period that help your muscles contract. Shit easy, twin. Moving on. Have you ever been discounted for having a period and being too emotional? You may be entitled to financial compensation. Seriously, this is such an outdated and misogynist stemming take. It is true that a period can affect your emotional state because of the hormonal fluctuations. The crazy thing is, the hormone responsible for these irrational emotions is testosterone. Regardless, it certainly is not an excuse for discrimination and doesn't render your opinion and emotions invalid. While some mood swings and period pain is normal, if you're finding that your period rules your life, that you can't go about your daily activities as usual because of mental or physical symptoms, it's doctor time. You might want to look into PMS or PMDD if your mood is super affected, and endometriosis for painful periods. Often, a contraceptive device can be an answer for period troubles, just to temporarily stop those periods. These can be scary, with the blanket-sized list of side effects and online fear-mongering, but know that a lot of people find that they actually really help their quality of life. Just like the period itself, period care is different for every person. Okay, everyone out. I'm changing the movie. I'm done with Carrie.
Did you order the large safari
What?
flavored pizza?
I said I was
Extra
ovulating.
Safari? Oh, definitely. Can't wait to eat.
Well, that was certainly the most educational 5 minutes of my entire career. Period. Speaking of things that are fast, powerful, and a little bit bloody, it's time for our interview. This week, our interview diva is Sylvia Rodd, a star of roller derby, here to talk about the upcoming Tropicarnage Cup. Welcome to the Junkyard, Sylvia. How are we feeling?
Good, yeah, thank you for having me.
Fantastic. Oh, we're always welcome to have you here. So, love to have you on the show. Would you like to start off by telling us what it is that you do?
Well, I play roller derby for a team based in North Brisbane. And yeah, we play roller derby, basically.
Okay. So for those who don't know, what is roller derby?
So my coach once described it as playing chess while bricks are thrown at you, but basically it's a high intensity sport which is played on quads, and you're geared up, mouth guard in normally, and you score points by hitting each other out of the way, basically.
Sounds like a really good way to let off steam.
Yeah.
So what's your role in the team and what makes you a great, whatever your role is?
I've been leaning more towards jammer recently, which is the point scorer. So there's one jammer on each team and you go around the track scoring points by getting past the blockers, who are the defenders basically. And you can usually tell who the jammer is because they'll have a star on their hat, and everyone else is a blocker.
Wow. So tell us a little bit more about these other positions that are on these teams.
So blockers are usually, you have four people on each team who are the blockers, and of one of those blockers on each team, they have a stripe on their helmet and they're the pivot. So in a gameplay, if the jammer gets stuck, they can take off their star, pass it to the pivot in what's called a star pass, which is creative, and they give it to that pivot and they can take off around the track, and then they're now the jammer.
Oh, wow. So, for example, if, say, like James or I were on a roller derby team, what position would you say we would be a part of?
Do you have, like, bony shoulders, pointy elbows?
My elbows point.
Yeah, then maybe jammer. They're usually, good jam players because they can weave in and out. Or if you feel like shoving, there's also push jammers because they kind of just, like a tank, barrel through the pack.
I think I could do that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. So, what got you into roller derby?
I watched a movie called Whip It, like 2 years ago, and I was like, that looks so fun. And I looked around for, leagues in the area, and I joined, yeah.
Oh, that sounds really cool. So I've heard that the Tropicarnage Cup's coming up this weekend. Would you like to talk just a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Tropicarnage Cup is the annual competition hosted by the Queensland Roller Derby Leagues, and that's happening this weekend at the Mount Warren Sports Centre at Logan. There's a fun game happening on Friday night, and then from Monday to Saturday to Monday, there's 24 competitive games that are being played from teams across New Zealand and Australia. So it's big, like
very big
Tropicarnage.
competition.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a really good time, so I implore everyone to go and do that. So thank you for coming, Sylvia,
Thank
to
you
the
for having me.
Junkyard. And now, everyone, up for your favourite segment, James and Jimmy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimmy. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks. You know how much I hate my birthday, James, so I hope you didn't do anything too extra.
No, of course not. Never done anything extra in my life. But I did get you a present because it is the big 5-0.
I'm not 50. I'm
It's okay.
20.
It's okay. You don't look a day over 40. It's alright. Now, here's your present. That one there. And I know what you're thinking. James, you got me the key to your heart. But you already had that. This is my house key. I'm giving it back. That's right. I'm moving out just like you always wanted. You're always telling me, James, get a job. James, move out. James, stop begging me to spoon you in the middle of the night. And you know what? Here you go.
Yeah, no, I didn't actually think you'd do it.
I know. And it's gonna be tough at first, but we'll still be James and Jimmy. Okay? We'll still hang out a couple times a week at first. Then, you know, as time moves on and we both move on with our lives and get partners and stuff like that, it'll change maybe a couple times a month. Then, you know, a couple times a year. Then we won't see each other for 5 years. And then we'll pass on the street. We'll make eye contact, and it'll be beautiful. And we'll stop and we'll talk, and I'll tell you about my kids. I mean, I was monologuing, but fine. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, James.
Jimmy, you have to help me.
No, man, it's my only day off. Just let me relax, please.
I can't find my phone.
Oh, you read a book.
Oh shit! This show is junk!
Welcome to Random Shit Review.
Random edition.
Random. Today we're going to be rating these objects on their feeling.
On
How they
how
make us-
we feel. On
How they
how
make us-
we feel. Let's go.
Witch's hat from Francis's lovely alphabet.
The wig.
This kind of makes me feel like I'm defying gravity. 5 stars.
4 stars.
Next object.
We have this Red Frog toothpaste. This is going to taste like shit. Much like our
Random.
sounds moist. Well, cheers.
It tastes like the ghost.
Why do people like flavored toothpaste? 2 stars.
3 3 stars. Next thing.
Random shit. Be marshmallows. Thank you. Random shit. Be marshmallows. Shit flavored.
1 star.
1 star. Next object. Junkyard producer. Yeah, she alright. 3 stars.
4 stars. Thanks, Lauren.
Next object.
Chair.
5 stars.
2 stars.
Next object.
I don't think we have next object. Oh. Oh, I forgot.
Joe from the Junkyard.
You may recognize him from his hands in the puzzle. Yep.
Puzzle. 5 stars.
3 stars.
5 big swole stars.
Thanks for shitting.
Thanks for random.
And finally, a performance by Ichi ni Sanshi Goroku 605. Let's give our corporate overlords something worthy of a standing ovation. Please clap extra loudly. They're watching. Take it away, 6. Well, what a night it's been. We've had food battles, roller derby, and a roast so brutal, HR just called in sick. And way too much jiu-jitsu.
The only thing missing now is sushi, but I've got jam.
Yeah, I wish they had that in the budget for some catering.
No sushi. No sushi. We cannot buy this program. We're leaving.
I have jam.
No, wait. We can have more sushi. I'll bring more tiny dogs in, please.
But I have jam. Oh well. And after all that, our news Japanese overlords have decided they don't want us.
Well, there goes our shot of becoming Japan's next big hit. Kimberly, if you're watching, please come back. This was exhausting.
We will be back here again next Wednesday. As always, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Junkyard YouTube channel.
And if you just can't wait a whole week, check out our socials for some BTS and exclusive extra content. Or grab us a ticket and join us in person in the live studio audience.
And next week, I'm going to be roasting audience members live on air, tearing you all to shreds emotionally, physically, spiritually, and other descriptions.
Sayonara, everybody. We'll see you next week on
The Junkyard.
Bye-bye.
Junkyard. Junkyard. Jam. I ate a lot of this. There's a lot of this going. This is good. This is good stuff, guys. You want more jam?
I'm so good.
No? Oh yeah. Jam. Go, I have bread. Wait. Wait, don't cut me yet. I have bread!
Please cut it. Please.
No.